Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Iyyahu na'budu wa nastaghfiru wa nasta'in. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursalin Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi alal baiti ajma'in, amma ba'd. Honorable judges and audiences, first of all, I'd like to thank the Almighty God for all infinite blessings. Prayers and greetings may always be bestowed on our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his followers. Last but not least, I'd like to thank for the special opportunity to participate in this competition. My beloved judges, the most entrepreneurial generation ever. Have you ever heard about that word? That is the right words to describe the personality of a Generation Z. And have you ever heard about the people who achieve success at a very young age? Matthew Mullenweg, founder of the WordPress, even before 20 years old. Evan Spiegel is the founder of Snapchat application company. This application has 100 million active users every day. But this era of disruption will be a big challenge for a generation born in the midst of this technological sophistication. So, how will you discover the opportunity in one of the most transformational times in human history? There are only two choices. Are you driving it, or are you being driven by it? Well, with me here today, I am Ilham. I'd like to talk about smart innovations of Generation Z in conquering digital business. My beloved judges, how is glimpse of life in disruptive era? Well, I'll tell you based on my opinion, right? Living in this era, everything is getting easier. But being successful is actually getting harder. Everyone has the opportunity to speak to millions of people. Everyone can travel the world with almost no money. It's a lot harder to prove ourselves. Everyone sings, but what makes them different about your voice? Everyone writes, but what makes you different from other writers? When applying a job, you need to be better than 100 people with the same education like you. Past generation competed with people in their neighborhood, in their city, in their country, and now we compete with the whole world, trying to influence more and more people. And finally, what makes Generation Z different is that the competition to conquer the world has never been this much. My beloved judges, now let's try to look at the environment around you. What do you see then? Seems like everything can be controlled just by a mobile phone in their hands. We can see it by giving attention to human daily life. Starting from buying a lot of things just by touching the gadget screen from home, getting a taxi through an application on gadget, and even earning money just by sitting in front of the computer. The question is, how is the way of Generation Z to conquer digital business? Well, now let's try to involve our natural intelligence, which all consist of IQ, EQ, and SQ in every stage and in every moment. For example, when we determine a theme of a business, we use EQ and SQ. When we make some strategies for a beneficial business, we use EQ and SQ. When we set about our business management system, we use IQ. Innovate how people can be interested in our business, also using IQ. Well, my beloved judges, so today I'd like to take this special opportunity to give my own several contributions as Generation Z by sharing several smart innovations to face this era of disruption. First, artificial intelligence, which also known as AI. It is artificial intelligence added to a system that thinks like human. One example is chatbot, which can answer questions from people who view websites in real time. So, when we enter a website, it's as if we are in the new world with chatbot as our guide and helper when we have problems. So from here we can see, our business can become more attractive, especially for generation born in modern era, who prefer sophistication and automation rather than something manual. For the very simple example, bicycle and motorbike, which one you gonna choose? Motorbike, stairs and lift, which one you gonna choose? Lift, traditional games and online games, which one you gonna choose? Online games. Finally, AI system will make it easier to attract the attention of customers. Second, influencer. Nowadays, almost every teen has a social media, right? whether it's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, etc. And I'm sure when you are scrolling social media, seeing many things there, sometimes you see they promote about a product and slowly inspire you to have the same thing. And that's what we call as an influencer. And this is one way that you can use in spreading your business promotion. You can buy a celebrity or a YouTuber whom you believe that can help you to get more customers. Third, customer oriented. Well, now let's try to position ourselves as a customer. When we know there's big sale and a massive discount on a product, everyone will look for it. We will flock to get it, and we will not miss it by the way. In addition, as customers, we feel comfortable when getting a good service, ease of payment system, and with sophistication of features that spoil the eye. And that was another way for us to conquer digital business. While my beloved judges use all several smart innovations to face this era of disruption. And to be able to conquer this era of disruption, we cannot just sit idly by while waiting for good results. It takes effort and hard struggle to continue to innovate and find good ideas for the development of a business. Time goes on, and the world will continue to evolve and undergo many changes. So, we must keep moving, because even you are on the right track, you will get run over if you just sit there. Finally, my ladies and gentlemen, this is all from my speech. I ask apologies for my mistake. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.